I love getting, it's like specific one-off pieces, not so much one-off. How do I describe this? For me, like, like people have like either they're like staples, I don't know. I like love how each thing can be something I like. This is very simple. You can totally see it. You can anyway, it has puffy sleeves. Anyway, basically, velvet. Anyway. But I just love getting things that I just really enjoy. Like each thing I hold, each object I have, each thing I own is something I like and care about. It's like something I feel connected to. And if I stop feeling connected to it, it feels really good to sell it because it's like, it feels like something I know that I've well loved. So I know that who I sell it to will also like it. It doesn't feel like I'm getting rid of something, you know. And if I do really feel like I have to get rid of something, yeah, that does mean I give it to an op shop. But it's not necessarily that it's bad, it just means that it's like something a bit too simple, I guess, to really sell. I don't know, just like, I just love how everything I own is like something that I feel connected to. I didn't used to have that and I felt like I couldn't live in the moment. But like, literally all it is, you literally just, you just keep the things you have. It doesn't even need to be much. For me, I'm a collector, so I keep it over time. When I say collector, I just mean because I keep things. I'm like a collector. I don't know, I keep things anyway. But like, anyway, just like over time, things just add up. I don't know how to describe it. I just like how each thing makes me live in the moment. I used to have this. I still have a few things that confuse me whether I should keep it or not, but I don't mind having like a spot in my room for things that I half keep, like little piles. I feel like I have a business actually, but like I'm not selling much. It's not that much money, but it feels like a business. Probably means I should have a business. We should get into making things. I still love buying things though and having something that I've bought. I don't know. I'm just like so obsessed with just doing things and existing because I just like using what's around me and making it all the things I enjoy. I don't involve myself with something I don't want to involve myself with, and if I have to, then it's more of like a life lesson thing. I'm aware that that's like a part of life. But I'm just doing whatever I want. Each and every single thing. Every down to the goddamn detail. It's just what I want. Other than I need to repaint my cupboard and my wall and the wallpaper. I'll be painting wallpaper, but I had to. Yeah, literally each and every object I own, I feel connected to. It just feels so good. Maybe that makes me a little bit lonely at the moment because I obsessed over just getting my stuff together. Now that everything's together, it feels like, oh, I just have to keep living. I preferred the setting things up. I guess there'll always be more things to set up because I'm already selling more things and getting rid of more things. And buying a few things. I just buy what I need. I don't really buy that much. I guess I can talk about that, like why I'm so healthy with buying things. It's just because like each thing I buy things for the experience, even if it's an object. Like I'm talking materialistic, you know. But like it's like about the fact that I need it for something, and then there's an experience attached to it, and then each memory is on each thing I own. It's like I can collect my life and I can see it in everything I own. That's the point of being materialistic. It just feels so good. Especially if you just love the energy that's on things and to set stuff up, to furnish things, to paint things. I love those being my problems. You know, I get to choose your problems. I get to choose, oh, I have to repaint something. And I have to wait overnight before I clear coat it. I have to buy new sandpaper. And I love going to those hardworking stores. I just love buying stuff. It makes me so motivated. I'm like so motivated that way. And yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm just awkward because last time I went in there, I happened to I was in the middle of like I did like a job interview beforehand. I was in like business clothes because I was at an appointment beforehand, but then I was like, wait, fuck, I need to get paint on the way back. So embarrassing walking in there in a suit. Don't know why, that just fucking embarrassed me. Anyway, I wasn't in a suit, I was in like a fancy jacket. And like a white collared shirt. I was like, I look ridiculous, why am I in here? I don't know why I had to judge myself for that. I probably didn't need to, but I've just felt so awkward. That day was just so weird. Yeah, I was struggling with being grounded back then. Now I just do things sensory-wise. Like even if I'm working out, great if it gives me results, but hear me out. The reason why I work out's not about results. It's about my mind. All it does, it grounds me in reality to be working out, and it also just does something to my brain. It's undeniable. My brain is lighter and happier if I've been working out. Another way to ground myself, of course, is just going outside, you know. The sun, getting sweaty, that's another one. I used to kind of like make sure I didn't get sweaty, and that's great, I guess, because I didn't want to smell bad, but I'm not kidding, or like I didn't want to wash my clothes all the time, but it's like, but that's not being alive, though. Being alive is getting sweaty. It's sensory, you need to exist. Otherwise, then you feel kind of disconnected from everything. Different if it's like about the fact that you're disconnecting, paracel, but like, if it's not about that, then you're actually not letting yourself live. That's what happened to me. Oh my god, I'm picturing paracels right now. Parasols. There's not very many buses on Saturday. I mean Sunday. Is there any buses on Sunday? Hmm. Hmm. Anyway, things are going very well for me. I love the energies. I just love being alive, and I love just what I witness from being people. The irony is that I'm very materialistic, but the irony is that I forget this. I'm actually not as much of a hedonist as I fucking claim to be. Hedonism, by the way, to put it simply, is taking it for granted. They just take material things for granted. So, meaning if I actually understand the appeal of materialistic things, setting stuff up, it's not hedonistic. I guess I can call it that sometimes if I'm spending too much money. But like, I'm not kidding when I say I'm literally just doing whatever I want. I hope you all know what I'm talking about. Like being conscious. I know someone described this. I know, kidding. I love this metaphor. I've used it before as well. The whole walking around like you own the place. This is literally what it's like. It's literally like realizing that you can interact with anything you come across. Obviously, respecting. So, for instance, you don't touch. I know some people go, "Oh, free will," and they touch like a painting, and it's like, no. The fingertips aren't supposed to touch paintings. You know, if you're in an art gallery, you don't touch the painting. But when it actually comes to other than that, you can kind of just, like when you're in a place, you literally can just walk and sit down wherever you want to. Not so much to be heaps extroverted. You can still be like, I just want to sit on the one chair. But I'm not kidding when I say, if you've ever had the tunnel vision that starts to stress you out, different to being like, oh, I just know what chair to sit on, you know. Other times, you know how it starts becoming its tunnel vision, especially if you're autistic or anyone who's shy. It starts becoming, I can only sit on that chair. And then you kind of get scared of things. And it's like, it's just like, you start to kind of, with consciousness, you start to kind of realize I can literally just walk up and sit wherever I want to. Firstly, you might feel like a second like you're acting, but a lot of the time that's when you know you're being conscious actually. When you feel like you're kind of acting, when you feel like the way you're walking, it's like a perfectly relaxed, perfectly thoughtful. You might even anxiously feel a bit anxious for a second, but then relax. This is like being conscious. And it's, yeah, you kind of walk around like you own the place. You can literally just engage with your environment. It's only when you think that you like can't be involved in your environment that you start to kind of be all hyper vigilant. You know how good it feels? Like I literally just do whatever I want. It's just really nice. I hope you get what I'm talking about. It's not that much. It's the subtle difference, but it makes all the difference. Like even walking into a door, walking through a door. No, walking like opening a door. You know, I open it the way that I open a door. To be honest, it's just like I don't know how to describe it. I literally just it might depend on what mood I'm in, I guess, but it's literally just nice. It's literally just nice. I take my time. Oh, there's a big one. Taking your time. There's no rush. Always. You always take your time. Even if it's like a fucking appointment. You're not going to show up late. Even if you think you're going to, you're not going to. You're not going to. Take your time. You will show up correctly. Or like you will show up and then for some reason it will magically be that they were off time. Because they were taking their time. You know, you can still, of course, run to a bus stop, you know, in time. But, like, I'm just saying, do you get what I mean? You're better off running to a bus stop than you are to tell yourself to leave the house quicker. You know, rushing to get ready. I'd rather take my time getting ready, but then just run to the bus stop. Okay, maybe that's a stupid, that's a stupid comparison. But, like, I hope you get what I'm talking about. Anyway. Yeah, I literally see so many things in the future and how much it's related to social media. At least if you're someone who's a social media person, you know what I'm talking about, or want to be. It's really just about posting what you're doing. Changes your life. Just have to post. Things like painting walls and seeing other people work on stuff, working on things, and also being involved with people who work on things. Do you know how fulfilling it is? I haven't gotten there yet, but I keep having visions. It was actually about someone else, and how they did it was a very different person. I'm talking like way before social media. This was like someone in the 90s, anyway, early 2000s and like late 90s. I was having visions about them when they started their career, and how, yeah, you just, when you make stuff, you get involved with people who make things, and you literally just get to meet people that you relate to. They're probably all autistic, you know, because I'm also autistic. Do you get what I mean? Anyway, I don't say autistic. I don't like saying that. Like, I hope you get what I mean. Like, you meet people who are similar to you. Whatever you're embarrassed about, they do it well as well. They, you know, if you're good at something, you start meeting people who are also kind of good at it. And you're probably just as insecure and go, oh, I'm not that good at it. It's like, oh, you are. You get to just be around people who make stuff because you make stuff. You get to just post things. It's just so relaxed to be a content creator. Why do I take it for granted? I take it for granted. It's so relaxing. Full-time content creator. Like, some people are full-time content creators. I'm just saying, the world's out there. It's you can kind of do whatever you want. Get where you're going, you know, if you need a job. But, you know, people being interested in what you're doing and posting it and being yourself, you know, dressing up, painting things, nice colors, making your life more colorful. I'm so weird. I'm so weird. I'm thinking of something right now. Anyway. Yeah, I've been getting so many synchronicities of like, yeah, I literally get to do whatever I want. Yeah, yet I'm doing, I keep overworking or like underworking. Like, what am I doing? I can do whatever I want. This coffee has so much sugar in it, I didn't mix it properly. The last bits of the coffee are so sweet. Oh, yeah, I do that. Oh, that's what I'm doing wrong. It's supposed to put the sugar in afterwards. I always put it before I put the milk in. Yeah, I don't know why I do that. That's weird. Supposed to put it in after the milk. Yeah, it's silly of me. Why do I do that? Anyway. I'm an asshole. I'm a bit rude. But, you know, people don't get what I'm saying. I literally get to do whatever I want and I take it for granted. How silly. How silly. It's not too bad. Anyway, feeling so inspired. I want to do a painting of like negative energies and positive energies all at once. Things like rotted fruit, things like food that's been left out on a plate, but then also really clean things that are really positive energy, like maybe like a vase with flowers. That's like a weird one because that's like two different energies. Like the vase being like a very clear-minded energy of like glass or ceramic, maybe something wooden, and it's something you keep. But then the flowers are something that's alive, but they stay only in the pot for a while. I mean, sorry, not a pot, in the vase. And then maybe also like humans' skin versus their clothes. One is clothing, you keep that and wash it, or not necessarily wash it, but like keep it tidy. But then their skin is something that acts very different energetically to the clothes. It's like there's all these different energies: the clothes, the skin, the rotted fruit, the new fruit, a rotted fruit bowl, and then a clean vase with clean new flowers. I want to do that because I've been painting things very cartoon. I want to really show the realisticness, like almost like looking at a part of the painting and going ill. I want to show that negative energy. I know a painter who does this all the time. I'm not that inspired by it. I'll link them in the description, I guess. I don't really like how gross it is. It gives me sensory issues, but I follow them because they're just so good at painting. Anyway, and I do think I like it. I like what it represents, but I'm not kidding when I say I don't like it at the same time. I don't like it. I prefer paintings that show like hedonistic things. Like I prefer paintings that just show what good parts of life. Even if it has a meaning, I don't want to actually see. It has to be like aesthetically terrible, Gore can be like aesthetically bad. Aesthetic blood. I don't actually like seeing actual like blood if it's messy and doesn't look good. That just means you wrong energy. I don't like that. Everything should be stylized. That's the energy. Anyway. So, I keep getting visions of my future and how much it involves plates. I don't know why I keep getting weird visions about like dinner tables and plates. I know child me was very fascinated by plates and tables and cafe energy because I didn't really see it as a cafe. I love cafes, of course. But, like, hear me out. You know when something's like the dining table, like it starts being a little scary, like it starts being like the one table, like kind of like I guess maybe like a really like a party table. You know how it's kind of mysterious when it's just a table with a cloth, everything's set up but no one's there yet. Or maybe it's in the middle of a darkness, like in the middle of the void, a table shows up. Like I see tables almost like a spotlight on the table, and then there's just void, nothing else. I guess maybe like, but then it's like a really nice table, all set up perfectly, but it's in the middle of the void. I keep having visions about that. Sometimes there's a carpet that's like checkered that lines up to it. Sometimes it's very classic, like white and black, but then sometimes it's very like it can be any kind of classic, like yellow. I'm seeing yellow tables. I mean wooden tables with like yellow tablecloths, white checkered, white and pink checkered, and then sometimes it's white and black checkered, you know. But like I'm seeing very classic things, but it's all in the void. And I keep seeing, I've had these visions since I was young, but now I'm getting them again. And I'm like, what does it mean? Is it a photo shoot? Is it a film clip? What is it? Because like, that's not a cafe. It's been set up really weird. I mean, it could be a cafe. Maybe I'm just seeing it in the void for some reason. It looks it's very weird. It's like set up. It looks like a photo shoot. It's always tables. Very 50s.